Good morning, Ike Squale. I wanted to share a story today about a little Inukshuk. And I want to show you guys how you can make your own Inukshuk at home. So this is my little guy. I made him just a few months ago. And I think he's really cute. I really like him. I keep him in my room. He keeps me company. Anyway, I'm going to put him down. And I'm going to read you this story called The Lonely Inukshuk. And this is my favorite book about an Inukshuk. And of course, this is an Inukshuk. And you could see he's made out of rocks. So here's the story. The Lonely Inukshuk. A long time ago, high on top of a rocky hill near the little town of Tigarajuak, lived a lonely Inukshuk. His only friends were the land and the flowers that grew around him. He often wondered why he was alone on top of the rocks. He decided to ask the animals why he was there. That's kind of sad. He's just up there all alone. And he lives up in the far north, I think. And so he's just kind of cold, standing there. One spring day, Chiriak the weasel wandered by the lonely Inukshuk. Inukshuk asked if he knew why he was there, but the weasel was too busy to talk. She was digging a den for her babies so that they would be warm through the cold nights. And you can see his little face. He's like, you're not going to talk to me? Later, Tuktu the caribou walked by. Inukshuk asked if the caribou knew why he was there, but the caribou was too busy to talk. She was in a rush because she had a long walk to her spring calving ground. So she's got a baby in there and she's gonna go to where she has her baby. Spring passed and summer came. Inukshuk was still lonely. One day Inukshuk was watching out over Hudson Bay. He saw the beluga whale near the shore. Inukshuk asked if beluga whale knew why he was there, but the whale was too busy to talk. He hadn't eaten all day and he was hungry. He was chasing an Arctic char, which is a fish. Later, the Arctic hare hopped by. Inukshuk asked if the hare knew why he was there, but the hare was too busy to talk. The wolf was chasing her, and she had to hide in the rocks so that she would not be eaten. Oh my gosh, see? There's the wolf. And she's like, oh, I can't talk right now. I'm running for my life. Summer passed and quickly turned to fall. One day, the ground squirrel came by. Inukshuk asked Siksik if he knew why he was there, but the squirrel was too busy to talk. He was eating parngate and akpeat, blackberries and cloudberries, so that he would get fat enough for his winter sleep. So I guess he hibernates. Later, Inukshuk saw Nanak the polar bear on the ice of Hudson Bay. Inukshuk asked Nanak if she knew why he was there, but the polar bear was too busy to talk. She was trying to catch a seal through a hole in the ice. And look, there's the little seal. He says, I'm not going to come up, not with you looking down at me, all hungry. Fall passed and the days became very cold and dark. One day, Inukshuk saw the ptarmigan, it's a kind of bird, digging in the snow. Inukshuk asked the ptarmigan why he was there, but the ptarmigan was too busy to talk. She was covering herself with snow so she would stay warm for the night. Man, this Inukshuk is not having any luck getting anyone to talk to him. He must be even more lonely. Later, Inukshuk saw an Arctic fox sneaking by. Inukshuk asked if the fox knew why he was there, but the fox was too busy to talk. He was trying to steal food from Nanak, the polar bear. He says, I'm hungry, I'm busy. Leave me alone, I gotta steal some food. Maybe Inukshuk will have some luck now. One sunny day late in winter, Inukshuk saw 9 sled dogs pulling a wooden sled. As the dogs came closer, Inukshuk saw there were 2 people on the sled. Inukshuk asked Atata, the father, why he was there, but the father was too busy teaching his son about the land. As he spoke, Inukshuk listened. Atata told his son that if he ever got lost, he should look for Inukshuk. Inukshuk's arms always point the way home, and, also, to lakes with good water to drink and lots of fish to eat. After the father and son left, Inukshuk thought about what he'd heard. He realized that he was very important. Inukshuk was never lonely again. He knew how special he was. To this day, people who are trying to find their way look for Inukshuk high upon the rocks. And if you look at his face now, he's happy because he overheard the father and son talk about him and say that they really needed him to keep them safe and alive. So he feels really special. And he is special if you're up north and there's Inukshuks, right? So that's my favorite Inukshuk story. And what I want to show you guys is how you can make your own Inukshuk. And sometimes I collect rocks. These aren't my best rocks, but I've already used my best rocks. But these are what I have right now. And I just got them outside the school. But actually the best place to collect rocks, I think, is Piper's Lagoon. So if you ever go there, you can collect some really nice Inukshuk rocks. So let me just move my camera and scooch down a little bit. And I'll show you how you can make your own Inukshuk, like my little guy. Let me turn it on. So what you need are two little smooth rocks that are kind of flat. And these are going to be your feet. So you put them together, and then you've got 2 feet, just like humans have 2 feet. Then you need another rock that's kind of flat. They all have to be kind of flat to balance. And you put them on top, and you see that becomes his body, his belly. And it can be as big or as little as you like, as long as it balances. And then what usually you want to find for an Inukshuk like this guy is a long rock, a long skinny one to go across the top. But let me see. Let me see what I can balance up. My hands are shaky. Okay, not that one. It takes a little bit of trial and error, right? So here's, is that gonna work? Flip them over. Okay, there's one. There's a little body, and then let's see if I can balance this bigger guy. Yes, I did it. I balanced it. Now I need a little head. So let me look in my rock collection. I've got a bunch of rocks in it. And let me find one that I think would be a good head. And I think I found one. Do you see that? That's my Inukshuk. And it's pretty fun. And you can make a big one. You can make a small one. You can get your parents to help glue it together for you so that you can keep them. This guy's glued. That's why he doesn't fall apart. And it's just fun. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Nice to talk to you. Bye.